Hola, good people, and welcome back to We Are the New Normal. I am Sam. Glad to have you back. So today, just want to give you a small message, and that is that this is your journey. This is your journey. Everyone has something, whether it is diabetes or cancer or a limp or they're an amputee. Everyone has something. Everyone has a challenge in their life, and it's easy to say when you're in this position to look at their position and say, you know what, I don't know why they're complaining. If I had so-and-so, I wouldn't complain. And they're looking at you and saying the same thing. I don't know why they're complaining. If I had so-and-so, I wouldn't complain. So this is your journey. Remember 3 things about your journey. Number 1, do not be ashamed of it. Do not be ashamed of the fact that this is something that you suffer with and it is a challenge that you are working to overcome. Honestly, it's almost a badge of honor. When you think about it, you deal with something every single day that most other people don't have to deal with. You have to deal with the regular everyday challenges in addition to combating your control center. So you have to control your control center and control your life in a way that other people don't have to. So it just reminds me of the movie Split. I don't know if anybody's seen the movie Split. In the movie Split, the concept of the whole movie was awesome, and it basically focused around the fact of people who have multiple personalities truly believe that these other personalities are just as real as the one personality in front of you. So it is their belief that makes it so real that this guy believed so much in this other personality that he had that he could create that personality. That personality had a different body structure. It was stronger. In the movie, it talked about how he had different personalities. One personality was diabetic. One personality was a smoker. It is very real. Your brain is very powerful to the point that if you truly believe this, you can physically create it. That was the premise of the movie. But one point that he made in the movie was he was speaking to the young lady who suffered with a mental challenge. And he brought the point to her that those who have suffered are the enlightened ones. We are the ones who are able to see life from a different perspective because we have experienced things that other people haven't experienced, and it puts you at an advantage. Just think of someone who's been sheltered all their life, and let's say they were lucky enough to be born with a silver spoon in their mouth and they haven't gone through tragedy. They haven't had to challenge themselves or struggle in any way. When they do come upon a struggle or a challenge, which it will happen in life, they aren't prepared. You are. You have the leg up. You've been through so much to this point that that little thing that will stumble someone else will be nothing to you. Be proud of what you've been through because it has made you stronger and it has made you a better person. Don't be ashamed. Be proud of it. So secondly, believe that you have what you need to make it through this. I believe that the divine creator, I don't know what you call him, if you believe in him, but I believe that whoever created us knew what we were going to go through and gave us the tools to handle that. You may not be born a master at what you need to make it through, but there's something in there that you can pull from that will allow you to make it through this situation. You have exactly what you need. Even though you feel like sometimes your thoughts aren't in the right place or your feelings aren't in the right place or sometimes you don't know what normal is, it doesn't matter. You truly have everything you need within yourself to conquer whatever challenge comes upon you, whether it be your mental challenge, whether it be a financial challenge, whether it be challenges in relationships with your family members, with your boyfriend, with co-workers. You have what you need on the inside to make it through this. You just have to pull from that. And a lot of times that just comes from educating yourself. Once again, feeding your brain good things that allow you to think in a different way, in a different perspective that may bring about the change or the result that you're looking for. You have everything you need. You just need to cultivate it. You need to bring it out. And a lot of times things aren't brought out until you absolutely need them. So when you go through these challenges, you'll be surprised at how things just come to you when you need them. So have the confidence that even though you are going through this mental challenge, you absolutely have everything that you need within you to make it through it. You really do. My last point is a very important one, and I know people have said it a million times, but listen to me when I tell you this. Do not compare yourself to anyone else. The beautiful thing about this world is that we all are unique. That's what makes this such a cool place to live in. Every person next to you has a different story. The person that you walk past on the street has a different perspective, has a different idea. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what's cool about life. When we're teenagers and we're in middle school and we're in high school, we all want to dress the same. We all want to have the same shoes. We all listen to the same music because we want to feel like we want to fit in. And then as you get older, you kill yourself to stand out. Well, embrace your uniqueness from the beginning. No one else can be you. When you came to be, no other time in history did things come together exactly the way they did to create you. You are beautiful and unique, and you have something to bring to the world that absolutely no one else has. Embrace that. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's when it comes to where you should be in life. You are exactly where you need to be. Some people are late bloomers. For example, my sister and I. My sister's birthday is the day after mine. We are like night and day. I excelled in school. I enjoyed school. I graduated from high school and went to college. Best 4 years of my life. I partied my ass off, but I studied and I got good grades, and I had, I think, pretty much a typical ride that way. My sister, on the other hand, hated school. She's so smart that school bored her. So when she was in school, she didn't really have a lot of friends. She kept to herself. She couldn't wait till high school was over. She didn't choose to go to college, and she didn't really party. She worked, and it wasn't until she was 30 something did she have her first drink in life. But you know what? That's how she did it. She didn't miss out on anything. She just did it in a different order. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. So do not compare yourself to where other people are. And believe me, I'm telling myself this every single day. It's easy to look at social media. It's even easy to look at your neighbors or your friends and say, you know what? At 44, I should be so-and-so, or I should be this. And you know what? You beat yourself up about it, and it keeps you stuck and stagnant. Instead of saying, hey, this is where I am. Hey, okay, that's how it went. This is how it's going to be. This is what I'm going to do. Your journey is never going to be simultaneous with anyone else's, so do not compare yourself to anyone else. You are unique and beautiful, and your journey is different, and it's meant to be different. You are meant to be on a different level than the person next to you. You are on the level you are meant to be because you have acquired certain amount of knowledge, and maybe you need to have different experiences to get to where you need to be, and probably where you're going, that person's not even going. So don't ever, ever, ever feel bad about yourself because you aren't where someone else is. That's not where you're supposed to be. Love yourself the way you are, as imperfect as you are right now. Love yourself. Know that no one's perfect, and no one perfects this life thing ever, ever. You are constantly working and you're constantly changing. So there is no point that you need to be at to be perfect. You'll never be there. Stop striving for that. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, enjoy being who you are, and enjoy your unique path. Don't compare yourselves to others. Be proud of what you have endured and made it through, and still smile every day. And just be proud of just being such a strong person and making it through things that most people can't make it through every day. So Thanks once again for stopping by. Just a small bit of information I'd like to share with you. Hopefully that helps you, puts a smile on your face today, makes you stick your chest out and feel a little bit better about yourself. That's all it's about. You got to feel good about you, because at the end of the day, you are all you have. Take control of your journey. Make sure that you are your own advocate when you speak to doctors and when you speak to friends and when you speak to therapists and people who don't understand. You know what you know. Be your own advocate. Take full control of what you're going through and the path that you are going to take. So, Jim, I want to drop on you. I almost couldn't even decide, because it's from Marcus Aurelius, and his way of thinking is so profound and simple, it's extremely life-changing. So I'm going to give you one quote by Marcus Aurelius, but by all means, Google him. Some of the things that he has to say, you'll sit there and just be like, mind blown. It's so simple yet profound. So the one I'm going to share with you today is, very little is needed to have a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Your happy life comes from your mind. Let that melt on your mind. Thank you for coming to see me today. I hope all is well. If all isn't well, that's the challenge you need to face to get well. You are good people. Have a good life.